What are you up to, James?
What are you up to, James?
What are you up to, James? This is all... seems silly. Shadows? Lots of things about shadows. And stars. This is all very silly because he is writing me. I heard him muttering to himself, hunched over the desk. I heard him say it. But this isn't me. The commas are in the wrong place. Yep. All wrong. I don't speak like this at all. I wouldn't breathe here. Or here. There's too many, I think. Which is strange. Strange like James. The first page is dating. Well, he's been writing for a while. Writing for so long, and he still hasn't gotten me right. I'm offended. He said he would finish tonight. I heard that too. He said that, muttering, hunched over the desk, muttering to himself, because no one can hear him. But I can hear him. He doesn't know it, but I can. He doesn't know I'm here, and he doesn't know I'm reading this. He would not like it if he knew that I was reading this. He said he was nearly at the end, that he would finish tonight. It's not very like me at all. Commas aside, it still isn't very like me. For one thing, my shadow is securely attached to my feet. And he's given me a different name. I'm not sure I like this, James. This person in the pages is so happy. He's happy and smiling, dancing, flying. I'm happy, I guess, but not all the time. Who is? Who's happy all the time? See? James isn't. He isn't happy a lot of the time. To be born is to be wrecked on an island. He said that. You'd think if somebody could say something as distinctly unhappy as that, his pages would follow. I'm happier than James a lot of the time, but sometimes I'm sad. And this silly person, he seems to do nothing but smile. And, which isn't like me. And I definitely can't fly. I can skate, which sometimes feels like flying. But I can't fly. Excuse me. Not really. But here, I fly. Through the clouds with children my age who aren't allowed to be following me, but their parents don't see the way they fly, without any real explanations as to how or why? But where is an easier question? Just aim at the second star to the right and carry on till morning. Just carry on till morning. Carry on till morning. Carry on morning. What are you up to, James? What are you writing? I'm back at the library when I was 6. My mother says to me, you can choose one book. One book? I think one book? How can you choose just one book out of so many thousands? How can you choose just one? Even at 6. I wanted adventure. I knew that. Fantasy. I knew that. Something fun. Always. I ran up and down each aisle twice, once with my eyes fixed on one side, skim reading every title on every shelf, and then I would run back, checking the other side. I made sure that I never missed one. I never missed one. Never missed one hardback embroidered spine. Every embossed leather cover was inspected carefully for words of heroics or daring or adventure. For me, no time passed at all. Time never passed in the library. But for the whole of the world just seemed to pause between books. Nothing was allowed to happen between the last page of one and the first page of the next. But to my mother, time dragged in the library. She was happy to watch me run, happy to watch me explore, but only happy to watch for a while. Mothers have jobs to be done, busy lives to lead, people to see. She made me hurry up. I had to choose one, she said. Just choose one, she said. One last expedition. I knew that if this last aisle didn't prove fruitful, then I would be going home pageless. So off I ran. Just as I was approaching panic, one caught my eye. Arabian Nights. It had everything in the title I could ever want. Far-off lands, crusading, adventuring knights. I ran back to my mother, big hardback copy in hand. It was only afterwards that I noticed it was a K. Arabian Nights. No adventuring nights, just evenings in Arabia. I'd seen what I wanted to see. Mother wasn't angry, but we did take it back. Straight away in the morning. Straight away in the morning. Straight away in the morning. Straight on till morning. And what happens when I get there? If I keep flying at a star for long enough, surely I must get there eventually. And where is there? And what is Neverland? land be a land when it was never a land? I don't understand. James seems to. He writes pages of understanding of fairies and pirates. He seems to understand their whole world, this whole land, this land that never was. Do you think he made it up? Made the whole thing up? Maybe the reason I'm wrong, maybe the reason that all the commas, there are too many commas and I can fly, is because it's all a lie. Pulled out of his imagination. All the pirates, fairies, and lost children. Just a fiction. What's a fiction? I thought I knew. When I knew James, I thought I knew. I think I knew. A story. I know what a story is, but a fiction is another question. Why do I find it strange that he is writing a story about me? I mean, what's there to write a story about? What's so special about me? What's so special about Neverland? I'm just a boy. Aren't I? Aren't I? He says here that I start to cry. Then forget why? I'm starting to do that a lot nowadays. Forget why. Wrecked on an island. An island? There's an island here. Once you've got to the star on the right, all the way till morning, there's an island. Was someone wrecked here? Boys left here. Boys lost here. Boys lost here. Boys lost here. Boys lost there. He was lost there. Away at school. Mother had a son who was far away at school. When he was 13 and I was half his age, the terrible news came. He's gone. We've lost him. Her face was changed after that. That's how she got her soft face, my mother. She was always delicate from that hour, and for many months she was ill. He was gone, but there was something of him that always lingered in the house. I could never live up to what he was to be. Mother, she tried, God knows she tried, but she never loved me as much. She watched me grow up. Grew up much too quickly for a boy my age. And my brother never did. When I became a man, David was still a boy of 13. Even years later, she would look at me and you could just see her searching for the man her other son would have been. She used to say, "At least now He'll always be my little boy. He'll always be my little boy. Always be my little boy. Always be a little boy. Always a little boy. A little boy! That's what I am! Or want to be. But not just any boy. No, no, no. The pride and joy, the only boy. A respected general. Leading adventures and all. Giving orders until the pirates fall.